Well, this is King Rex coming back at you with another Euchre video. It's the first time I think I've played rated in over a month. Um, Definitely passing that. If I could pick it up, it'd be a yes. And I got good defense on pretty much everything, so they really can't get a march on us. My king is promoted here too, so you can pull that. So this is a high card. Unless he can take it, he's got his point. He got a pretty good hand there. That would have been hard to beat to Euchre him with what he had. Not enough to order it to my partner. I would actually go spades would come back around. I won't be upset if they call it, but I don't believe I have enough to order at all. I'm either in a club or a heart. That promotes that king at least. Brownie king's a pretty good idea. Yeah, he jumped on that. So I got two boss cards. That's why I wouldn't mind if you trump because, like I said, I assume we have nothing but trump left at that point. I mean, I'm not. It's like a continuation of. I'm not getting terrible cards. I'm really not getting anything to call on. I might have a spade to put on that. It's only worth one. Fortunately, I couldn't come back the same way, although it mattered. That is a smart lead there, leaving spades back into his partner. How I should. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter what he threw there, but at least we stopped him from getting two. And this game seems like it's almost doesn't want to give you two goods of hands at certain times. People in rank really do play slower too. Hopefully, he has a diamond. Well, that's our point. Now we're just looking to cash in at the end for two. Which is whoever's got the highest spade left. A lot of them flew out. Oh, that I had the high spade left. That's kind of surprising. Ads, and more ads. At least that one's a quick to close one. So diamonds for sure. And this would actually be a possible loner because if it does come all the way back around, the jack of hearts is out, so that would make the ace the second. That would be kind of like being the left. He's probably had to sit in an ad longer. I think there are people that pay not to have ads, but I think it's more common for people under 2,000 to have it, ranked under 2,000 to have ads. Hopefully this slides through. No matter what I throw hard on it. He's probably nothing but Trump left. No, he's not been able to break him for a Euchre, and they've been calling a lot more than we have. So I can't order them with this hand. I don't think I've had. I mean, I've had a hand to order to my partner. I mean, in a long time it seems like because we when I was playing before, I just could never get. I mean, in ranked. I mean, the other videos. It seems like you get better hands when you play. Um, I'll jump on that. Seems like you get better hands when you play casual than if you do if you play ranked. We'll pound another one out there. Maybe he's got two. He should. If he had. Well, he had nothing but Trump left, so I mean, yeah, we're probably in trouble unless he's got a bunch of Trump in his hand. That's kind of bad because I got two off the bat, and then we couldn't get a third one because they're calling it every time. That's not trying to put one in his hand, and I don't have anything to call with. I mean, his hands like this is a large part of the reason why I stopped playing ranked for a whole month. I was really busy with other things, but it was this too. Not the trumpet to take it. I was hoping he wouldn't have another one. That was pretty much our only chance of taking him out. Oh, if he had the king inside the ace, we would have had a good shot at him. Here I can at least call it, but that's not a super strong call. It's not weak, but it's not. Usually, when you deal, you'll have something that's at least good. I mean, it's rare you have something you cannot call when you deal. I don't mind the heart lead when I throw one away, simply because we don't have the other jack. Well, this here I have to take him notes his. Simply because it was the ace. You wouldn't want to lead what your. Generally, you do want to lead what your partner throws away unless they're the dealer picking up. Then you want to lead a different suit. But if it's an ace, you're leading a high card anyway. So that kind of goes against that rule. Basically, there's a rule is that you lead what your partner avoids out, except when their partner is the dealer that picked up. So there's an exception. Then there's the other exception he just showed where if it's an ace, it's okay to lead it. Here I want clubs, but to get all the way back to me in third seat would be a very low card. So that's really the only way my hand is even any good is if it's clubs. It's not terrible in hearts, but he'd have the ace of hearts and probably one more, so he'd have a better hand than me, almost certainly. Hopefully, he picked up thin. He'll probably have the ace. But then, despite that ace, that means if he had both jacks, I don't think he would lead that way. He probably has a jack. If we don't have it. Okay. So we could get him here. Because I don't think he would have another heart. Well, he had it. But if that would have been buried, I'd have had that. So finally, we break him for a euchre. But that has really a lot to do with me being too suited. And I don't have enough to order him once. If I had two, like if this would have been the 10 of diamonds, a 10 of spades, I could have ordered him with two and an ace. But even that's a really weak order that you get euchred on quite often. But I can help my partner right there. If they lead an ace, don't play second hand low. And it's also less good to play second hand low when your partner calls. It's a big indication of throwing a spade. So I want to throw a spade. He should be able to trump it. That's why I led that. Now my cards aren't any good. But see, I led that into my partner's hand. And we came close to a march. He had the left, but that gave us a chance at a march. Like here next, but you'd want a green king with the You want the king and that to be separated. He ordered, so I'm going to lead into him. I hope he has the right, or he goes enough to force a good card out of genius. Yeah, it's not hard. You throw your trump card if you have one. He must have two, or he doesn't know what suit to void. Unless he has the right, he shouldn't have thrown the left there, I don't think. So I'll get rid of this nine. You lead it right into your partner's hand. That can help your partner not get in euchre, but it also can help you to get a march sometimes. Hopefully he has a heart. So I doubt anyone has any trump left, except for maybe my partner. You can't pick this one up. I mean, there are people that would do that, saying, well, defensively we suck, which actually at up 8-5, I'm going to pass it. Because the thing is, though, you never know when someone's going to lose their mind on one of these. Your partner can just lose their mind and throw the game. I've seen it happen. I'd have had that. Well, I wouldn't have had that, but this is the high in that suit now. See, he should lead a trump before his ace, though, because that type of stuff happens. If he has one trump card, you know what I'm saying? Trying to sneak the ace through before trump is not smart. And whatever he was afraid of was probably buried. But we got our point. But yeah, I don't think he had one. So basically, he gave up that his ace there because he didn't lead trump out. You got to protect your aces when you call it. How is he trying to sneak an ace through if the other team calls it first? Come on. I don't want your stupid thing. Let's see, I didn't. If you click up in this area, you get stuck in that ad. Well, at least I'm decent because I have two and an offsuit ace. Hopefully he leads trump out. He probably won't, but if he does, he would suck around the trump out of all of them. Because neither of them probably have more than two trump, I would imagine. Because the distribution would have to be really radical. That's one for us. You had the trumpet to take it. So at least it's an advantage. I'll try for a cheap one. If I don't want my big card, it wouldn't matter. If you don't have a trump here, I can get this. Now it's who's got the highest diamond left. He did. He's afraid of the right. But we're up 9-6. They got to order this up. It's part defense, part offense. Yeah, these suck, but I got two trump, an ace, and I put one in my partner's hand. You should be able to void something out. That's my ace gone. Come on, Trump. Well, we're probably going to get Euchre here. Hopefully he doesn't lose his shit. That's the bad luck of them having it. That's Euchre, so he'll probably lose it. He'll probably do a no way. I was surprised when that wasn't him, because usually they lose. They pretty much just had it every way they could on me. Dude, it was defense. But these games do seem to take longer, too. That's a definite pass. Trust me, you're better than letting them get. It's already 15 minutes. The idea here is to knock a trump out of each of their hands. You know they each have one trump. And sometimes your partner will have the right. So, I mean, the idea there is to. Dude, it's smart strategy. I know you don't understand such things. He had the cards. There's nothing you can do when they've got them. Unfortunately, this would be. Come on. You've got to get at least one. Have a spade. No way. That's the thing I hate about this game. It kills you every which way it can. I did everything the way I should have, but I lose because the game doesn't want me to win, and I do feel that way. They call it variance. It ain't variance. It's literally it's set up against you. It was a smart thing to lead that out there, but he had everything in his hand. He had a loner. He would have went alone. It's a definite pass. I would go alone, and spades would come back around. Oh yes, but it's a no way. They're the protected left. Or the ace of clubs. Don't have any. Don't have any. So that makes this easy. You'd have to be holding the ace of clubs. And they had it, of course. And they're not going to throw it away. This one I would not go alone, but I would definitely call. This is an easy all day club call. But I don't have any diamonds, so let's see what these people are ranked. I knew they were going to do that. Because when you don't have one, they order it every time. Or one of them will pick it up. If they put something on that kitty you don't have one of. I mean, odds wise, I guess it does make sense. They're out there somewhere. Come on. He doesn't know what a loner is, apparently. Come on, partner, have the ace of hearts. Thank you. He had a loner, he didn't call it because he didn't have the one bower. Wow. And look what I'll be throwing away. Come on. This is what I hate to do. Well, he was slow anyway before, I think. And this is guaranteed. They can't get me on the ace even. But I would have taken that if I'd have thrown my 10 away, which wouldn't be smart. The ace is the only one left. That's the first time I've had that on this game. And I've never had it in real life. I played way more hands in real life. I've never gotten both jacks plus three. I played maybe 250 games on this app. I've played hundreds, if not thousands, of games in real life. You get hands on here you just never get. Too bad that wasn't the ace of hearts, because then it would be a trap for him at least. Although this would be where you'd want your partner to call next, but it would probably never happen. Like I said, if you don't have one, they're picking it up every time. He's thinking if she should trump it or not. Oh, he's not. He's just kind of slow. Hopefully he goes low and he goes high. That's what I'm hoping for. Like he tries to get a cheap one, which he's going to throw. I knew that was going to happen. If I ever have the bear left, I never get a trick with it on this game. I can never play it until they can lead the right bower out and take it off me. So I'm surprised Yesway didn't lead Trump when I took that first trick. I expected it then. I have a better chance with any other card bear than the bear left, it seems like. Look at that. Well, here's the thing. Hearts is my best, though. I would think about passing because I'm covering all the suits, but come on. Hearts is my best. I can take one, lead that to him, and get that, and we got our point. But you're going to have to buy that. If he's smart, he would go over top me if he could. I should have did this. I messed that up. I should have put the ace on it instead. But that gives us. He shouldn't lead back to me on that though. I should have put the ace down and led the nine out. Have another ace. Yes. Oh, that's why he led back. They probably wanted to use his aces. But I will admit I made a mistake. I should have played the ace on it and then because I knew that would have took it for sure. Didn't led the nine to get his jack out. I could have called that. Probably should have called that. I am covering every suit, so they can't get a march. So there's a chance of a euchre here too if they call it, which they have to call it. I'm just hoping that they weren't hoping for a call. Since I'm not really that good in anything, like if I had aces, I might lead that jack out, but I don't have aces. And they're going to play around it. No, they're not going to play around. Hopefully, he has two trump. Ah, they got what? That was the best possible scenario for her. At least I got the one because we're probably not getting another one. Wow. Yeah, she was loaded. She was hoping to get passed back around her. If I had a hand like she had, it'd have never come back to me. If I'd have put that in her hand, she'd have had a good hand. I will never get mad at my partner calling, unless they're calling like on one, like if they're putting, like there's some where if you have the jacks up, they'll call if they have one. And then it's your fault when they get euchred on that sort of hand. Queen is promoted and the ace is a high card too. You should expect to see that back. If I'd had the queen there, because they threw the 10, I would have put the queen out. Because it would have let him know, hey, I still have the 9. But yeah. Honestly, this would be, I'd love to see me Trump back again. Um, these people are slow today, I tell you what. It's not that difficult of a decision. That they did, if you want to leave, you can leave without doing that. Gotta get to, gotta go for the march. Ah, if he has another Trump. No, he didn't have any more Trump. One off from the march. So I was hoping Trump could get led again. Jack King Queen is worth ordering up. Plus they should be at a handicap, but it might be weak enough that they're not. I'm still gonna throw this out here. Chances of them having yeah. Chances of them having another Trump are pretty high. Partner had another Trump. We got this because even if they have the left, we got it. Oh, he had the left. Wow, that was a. We both had him good. He almost had enough to call it into their hand, really. He had 3. Left ace, 9, I believe. He should have called that realistically. And a lot of people don't like to order it up, but if you got 3 Trump and you got a Bauer and an ace, that's strong enough to order on. The good thing is that the AI will go quick because that guy was. He took his time. Like this is 2 games, I'm going to be right up against the 30-minute. I could go next, but reverse next. I'm not going to. I'd like him to call clubs. Oh wow! Well, good thing I didn't. I'll give him good luck. Hopefully, I would have to assume he's got at least a point guaranteed. It would make no sense to go alone any other way. He's got ace, jack, jack. Or he didn't have the left. Well, he did have the left. He just put it out there. Well, thanks for watching. Look, I lost the points still. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and have a great day.